Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video. And today we're going to be talking about Tron TRX, as it has been quite a while since we last covered this coin. Now also guys, if this video can get 250 likes within 24 hours, we're giving away $100 worth of TRX, so make sure you press the like button right now, comment something down below, and have the notification bell on. Now, Tron right now is at the 12th position at 2.2 cents, minus 1% on a daily, and minus 7.5% over the week. Now, before we get into Tron news, make sure you check out my second channel called Dusty Finance, because I have some cool videos on there about traditional finance stuff. And make sure you check out my channel or my Facebook group, Crypto Traders Dusty, because I made it for everybody to be talking into, have a little community talk and everything, because we have a Discord chat, but many people don't know how Discord works, so I thought let's also create a Facebook group. Tron officially releases sidechain scaling solution Sun Network. Now, of course, we knew what the Sun Network was going to do, as we talked about this for a couple of weeks already, or months maybe even, but I actually expected this to be a lot more cumbersome. I expected this to actually take a lot more effort, for some things to go wrong, and for it to eventually not really work out. But in the end, it actually all worked out great. And again, these sidechains were designed as a scaling solution because Tron might have still had some issues. But now, with the Sun Network, everything is supposed to be très bien. So Tron has released the v1.0 code for the Sun Network, which is a scaling solution designed to enhance and ensure a supposedly unlimited scaling capacity of the Tron mainnet. This will purportedly let DApp consume less energy and run with higher security and efficiency on Tron. The post further reads that the Sun Network supports smart contract transactions and more customizable requirements, such as getting sidechain incentives, transaction rates, and confirmation speed, among other features. The post explains the overall solution of the Sun Network will provide unlimited scalability to the Tron mainnet, allowing for more possibilities to the development of Tron dApps and the entire ecosystem. The solution also strives to bring positive impacts to the whole blockchain industry while flourishing the Tron network. Tron initially revealed the expansion plan for its second layer. Again, that's quite important. For its second layer, because this is the second one, scalability solution this spring, with the network's testnet launch in late May, and at the time, Tron said that it had plans to launch an optimization process for improving the ease of using the network and facilitating the deployment of sidechains in mid-September. Earlier in August, Tron founder Justin Sun claimed that the first version of the Sun Network will allow for 100 times scalability and the building of decentralized applications on sidechains, as well as allowing for longer smart contract execution times and interchain withdrawals and deposits, which is also really quite cool. But yes, as I said before, I thought this would all be a lot more difficult. I thought it would have been quite a lot of issues coming up, quite some big problems, quite some, kind of borders that were going to make this get stalled for another couple of months. But no, they officially released the v1.0, so it's out there. It's done. It's out. Yeah, I think it's quite amazing for Tron to really be going at this speed still, again, because I did not expect it. Tron's DApp chain offers unlimited DApp capacity for developers. So this is kind of what we just talked about, but it's a different side to it all. Scaling cryptocurrency projects is an ongoing challenge for crypto community of developers. Even Tron, the seemingly increasing popular project, has a need for scaling, which might require some out-of-the-box solutions. DApp Chain is a sidechain dedicated specifically to DApps, and it will provide these apps and the developers with numerous benefits, which can lead to a more competitive ecosystem. So yes, this is a sidechain for DApps. It is rather interesting to see how different cryptocurrency projects try to tackle similar problems with completely different solutions. But for Tron, it seems like they are very interested, or it seems like a very interesting project has quite to fruition in recent days. Known as the DApp Chain, it is a solution which offers a lot of potential benefits to the Tron ecosystem as a whole. This dedicated sidechain for Tron dApps can unlock a wide range of new possibilities and improvements, and in theory, it offers unlimited capacity for Tron mainnet, or main chain, whatever you want to call it. Although it remains to be seen if the concept can live up to expectations in this regard, its consensus mechanism is the same as the main chain, which also relies on DPoS. Virtually all of the main Tron functionalities is found on the sidechain as well, which makes it a powerful addition to the ecosystem. So there's big improvements for it to come, of course, if everything is following plan Infinite scaling is a mirage in the cryptocurrency world, again, because it seemingly does not exist except for on paper, as everything comes with problems at one point or another. People always call out infinitely scalable, or this will, work, but in the end, most of the time, it does not. It's always good on paper, but really, in reality, it never works out the way that people plan. DApp Chain does provide a lot of core improvements for DApps, however, which should not be overlooked at all. It offers low energy consumption, faster speeds, and enhanced safety. Although all those aspects are already in Tron itself, it never hurts to double down on the core values of a network either. In terms of reduced resource consumption, the bigger DApps running on the Tron network will be able to benefit from this aspect first, and anyone with a large transaction volume will be glad to see their project run smoother and potentially attract more users along the way. The project is also very customizable, as users can access multiple sidechains whenever needed. Every single one of these sidechains is different from the Tron main DApp chain itself, and that's again quite important to know, as a lot of people still do not understand most of the stuff here. So what comes next for Tron? Well, with the most recent development, one would expect there to be a genuine interest in Tron and its new sidechain for DApps. Although the Tron price has not budged in the slightest following this release, it is still too early to draw any real conclusions yet, as developers will certainly take notice of what is being offered to them. However, of course, no immediate changes are actually expected either, since, again, it's cool, yet not that many people can really base anything off of it. Like, it's a cool addition, it's a cool added. If you're gonna sell a house and it has like a 6-car garage, it's like, oh, nice, but it's not specifically going to change the price of the coin at all. It's just a nice addition to have, but a lot of people are now filtering for it. In terms of competing with other DApp ecosystems, it remains to be seen how much of a role Tron will play in the grander scheme. That I don't completely agree with, actually. Although it is a very prominent network, there's still a ton of work to be done before catching up to EOS becomes even remotely possible. And with this new sidechain though, the possibilities are virtually limitless, but it's still up to developers to make the most out of this new offering. Now, one thing I do not agree with is Tron is really at the top of the game. Like, EOS and Tron are competitors, yes, and they're definitely different in the sense that there's still a lot of Tron to catch up to with EOS, but still EOS is not optimal whatsoever, and EOS actually has a couple of things that I don't like as much as with Tron. But in the end, the amount of users and the amount of volume that's going on both of these actually is quite similar, and actually to some extent it is better in Tron's favor. Like, you would not expect it, because Tron is 1/3 of what EOS is in terms of complete market cap. In total, it's actually 1 second and a half. Like, the prices have changed quite a lot, by the way. Tron, EOS used to be 5th. It's changed quite a bit. But yeah, still I don't completely agree that Tron is that far behind like they're making it seem right there. Justin Sun's Tron's listing on major US exchange is a #1 priority. Tron founder Justin Sun has said that getting the cryptocurrency listed on an American version of Binance or Coinbase is his company's #1 priority. Justin Sun likes to claim these sorts of things, claiming #1 priorities, claiming big goals, claiming big visions, yet doing them is a little bit of a different piece of cake. But hey, let's quickly read on. The entrepreneur was responding to tweets from Tron enthusiasts a couple of days ago, with some claiming that investors were concerned the United States citizens will be unable to trade TRX on Binance. Alarm bells also sounded after TRX was absent from a list of 30 global digital assets being explored for the upcoming launch of Binance's US marketplace. So here were some questions from the Tron community. Above is a screenshot of Binance's list in a tweet. Let's quickly open that. Tron Spark had written, "Tron better get on a list or on Coinbase ASAP. We all love Tron, but we also need a place for US citizens to trade TRX." And that's actually from here. Here's a list of Binance.us in pretty sad. It's there's not much to say actually. It's just pretty sad, really. It's in alphabetical order. There's no Tron in there. No. Too bad, guys. And 2 hours later, Sun replied, "Yes, it is our #1 priority now. We will have a full team, including me, dedicated to this matter. We will get all of these things done with Tron speed." That is something we talked about before. Sun also apologized for the delay, admitted Tron should be accepted on more US-based exchanges, and vowed his community will see progress on the issue by the end of the year. Despite fears that Tron could become extinct in the US, TRX remains available on 2 compliant exchanges in North America, TRX and eToro. Earlier today, Tron released the first version of its Sun Network, which will give us 100 times scalability. Tron Price Analysis. Tron price surge continues the second day in a row. This is actually quite funny and mistakenly bad or good. I don't really even know what I should call it there, because the title of the article was actually really positive. I was like, yay, what's going on? Wow. But then if you look at a monthly basis or a weekly basis or even a daily or an hourly basis, we're not doing too good. And if we check it out on the week at a chart, there's no real gains anywhere, except for if you look from Friday, lowest point, to maybe like Sunday. Yeah, I can understand what you're meaning, but in the grand scheme of things here, we've actually not done good whatsoever. So it's kind of mistakenly, or it's kind of bad, bad representation of what's really going on, and I don't like that too much. In terms of price prediction, a lot of people are saying 6 cents for the end of the year. Even down here, TRX coin price is anticipated to reach 6 cents at the end of the year. The traders are recommending to dig for a long time plan to get higher returns, but it's always a little bit of a scary one. With Tron, I'm always seeing it as a very high risk, very high reward coin, as, the risks are obvious. Justin Sun is a really interesting individual, but also very outspoken. He likes to talk about everything that he's doing, which can be very good and very bad in both ways. Now, what I do see with Tron, though, is that they might be able to take off, as their marketing is just genius. They're really good at getting popular, and Justin Sun likes all of the attention. With a lot of these things combined, they can definitely do amazing like they did previous run. But on the contrary, it could also be a couple of days of just straight on bashing on Tron, or some stupid mistake that Justin Sun made again, which makes them go all the way down the gutter, meaning that it's, quite a high reward, as in there's a lot to be gained. This is definitely possible. There's also a lot to be lost, though, as Justin Sun can mess it up really quite quickly by just making a couple more mistakes in a row. Yeah, everything about it is all positive, though. All these articles are really good. Everything is all really positive about everything. Nothing new in this article. Justin Sun's, or Tron's Sun Network V1.0 code is released to allow unlimited scalability. 5 top cryptocurrencies to buy in Q3 of 2019. LTC, TRX, EOS, BNB, BTC. The crypto market is shaping really nicely, and it is anticipated that by the end of 2019, it will hit the maximum gains of the year. Yeah, this is going to be quite interesting, guys. Do you actually believe yourself that Tron is going to be doing crazy in the last half of the year here? I'm always a little bit conservative about those predictions, as I really want to see some crazy things coming up, some crazy partnerships, some crazy integration, some crazy adoption that can be proven, instead of just these speculational pieces of, this coin is good because it does this, so it's going to take off in a couple of months, yada yada yada. Because here, really, in their explanation, they're not giving me any big reasons why the price is going to go up right now, which is a little bit of a signal for me that they're just talking out the back of their ass. So I'm not going to take it too seriously. All we know is Tron has a lot of potential, but also quite a lot of risk. Tron Price Forecast. TRX price continues its free fall. Tron has broken out of its range-bound movement and is falling. Yeah, is it really? Is it not? I don't care too much. Like with Tron, with ADA, with VeChain, with XRP, I'm just kind of in an accumulation phase where I just buy some cheap altcoins because I know a lot of them will moon whenever the run comes, and if we just get there, we'll all be good. And even if it's taken another year or so, we're most likely going to be very, very good. I'm still in profit all of my cryptos, and I'm still happy just buying more coins. So for me, it does not matter too much if the coin free falls a little bit more, because again, it's just another good opportunity for me to buy just another couple of coins. But hey, some people see it completely different. If you don't want to buy any coins, you don't have to. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes and educational purposes only. Make sure you check out my second channel, though, called Dusty Finance, and make sure you go ahead and follow the Facebook group, or just join it. You can talk in there, so make sure you go ahead and check it out. If you go ahead and say something in it now, you'll be a founding member, I think, or new member. I don't even know how it all works out. I think people can still become a founding member if you join it right now. I don't know. I got to check it out how that works. I'm kind of new to Facebook groups. But hey, guys, make sure you go ahead and check it out. And I'll see you guys again later in another crypto video. Don't forget to press the like button if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to go ahead and subscribe right now to this channel either, because it's pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. If you like Tron, comment down below.